What's up, guys? It is Hollow Wolf coming back at you with a new video today. It is the third installment to the Hypermind box opening videos. I apologize for being so slow on these guys. I was learning how to edit and do these things for these videos specifically. I'm hoping in the future I can get these out a little bit faster to y'all. Appreciate the patience. But yeah, this will be the set booster box. The final one will be the collector booster box. Again, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later, guys. Oh, Lord. We are back up and running if you want to tear into it, big man.
All right, set booster box, here we go. It's like the bundle, but it's got a little extra.
You're making him excited because now he don't have to be in camera because you're over here doing it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I know.
These-
Which is what?
right.
Anybody can do that.
Let's see what we got.
Ooh.
Oh man, Jace in a love hug there with his lady Vraska.
Is that a love hug?
That's a
That's
love
a struggle
hug, man.
cuddle.
That
That is a struggle cuddle if I have ever seen a
FYI,
struggle cuddle.
That's a card. It's an all red card.
well, what, the one on the front?
Yes.
That is not. It's Phyrexia Arena.
Is it black?
It's Phyrexia Arena, man. Yeah, it's all black.
That's right.
That actually will be coming in the complete edition.
Yeah, that's how I saw it.
Comes in the complete edition as a Phyrexian art, like Phyrexian lettering, Phyrexian Arena.
Shoot, if I had a mod in chat, I would literally get a poll started for if that is a struggle cuddle, because that looks like a struggle cuddle.
No, Jace just looks like he's questioning how much he enjoys it. That's all.
I'm questioning where all those tentacles are.
Oh, she's enjoying it, right? So it doesn't matter. All right, we're gonna go pack one here. There are only, to my knowledge, 24 booster packs.
It looks like you got it in 12, so yeah, I think.
Yeah, 24 booster packs in a set booster box.
Is that less than last?
No, it's the same amount, but what it is, it's a little bit different from draft because you're going to get more rares, you're going to get more fun stuff. It's basically the equivalent of I've already got what I need.
Give me better.
Give me some goods.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, this is a little bit different. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this.
Drone.
And for those of you who are familiar with the Dominaria Remastered and how the foiling was on that, these are like...
It's almost like a textured, is it not?
Oh, it's not that it's textured. It's like the same quality of foiling.
Oh,
if I had to
quality.
describe it.
The
like
non-Pringle foil?
Yeah, it's the non-Pringle Dingle here. Malira, Living Cure, going to be a really cool commander card, and standard and modern. Got a duplicate there, but that's all right.
I think that's actually the third Quicksilver Fisher that we've got in the showcase, but you happen to pull the foil as well.
It's because we got to get the goods, man.
Gotta get the good.
The pretty. We got all the Phyrexian goblins. They're pretty cool. All right, so obviously I pulled this from the wrong side.
It's all good. We still get to it. We still get to it.
I think these are Japanese because they always do it in the front. Yeah, these are made in Japan, so that foiling is going to be gorgeous. All the Japanese print cards
Those art cards are beautiful too.
have like the best foiling.
And my cards.
Oh
No.
man.
He got one of the, he was talking about the foiling from like Dominaria United, that is how it's like not pringled.
Ooh. So we got the showcase foil on Rhea Ivor, Bane of Bladehold.
That is beautiful.
Now, for those of you who can't read it, I'm going to read it for you. Has Battle Cry. Costs 2, a white and a black. Legendary Phyrexian Knight. At the beginning of combat on your turn, the next time target creature would deal combat damage to one or more players this combat, prevent that damage. If damage is prevented this way, create that many 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature tokens with Toxic 1 this creature can't block. Wait a minute, what?
Ooh. So you prevent the damage, you make a might for every damage that was prevented, right? And then
Okay.
the mites can't block, but they have Toxic 1 for attacking.
Okay, so the first time... Oh, wait. Okay. At the beginning of combat on your turn, the next time, target creature... So you pick a creature at the beginning of combat, it hits a player, it no longer deals damage, it just makes little mites. So that is like... It's a legendary, so that's a commander deck right there. It progressively gets worse for your opponent.
That'd be nasty in like a big creature deck. Ooh.
Oh, man, we're going triple trouble here.
Good lord.
We got the Kato Dancing Shadow, and Nissa. Nissa has graced us with her presence today.
Beautiful. That's a showcase of her too, is it not? Black and white.
Mm-hmm. That's Showcase. I think it's pretty okay. I think the Nissa is an okay one. I believe the Vraska is better. That's just my opinion.
I've seen a whole lot of the jokes where they're mad at Nissa changing, like they're like, "Rip Nissa." She never.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. I was so mad about it, Johnny. I was ready to flip tables over at Johnny.
Yeah, for showcase Nissa.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, maybe my opinion is just wrong, and I don't know anything. That's fine.
I will say it's only like $17.99 per card, so it's right there with the
Drivnod.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Which we have 3 Drivnods tonight, or 2? I know we have at least 2.
3. We
Yeah,
got 3.
3 Drivnods.
All right. We got our token. We got our foil. There it is. Now, Skrelv's Hive. Okay, I don't know if any of you guys remember Bitter Blossom. Skrelv's Hive is like Bitter Blossom plus for white. So I know that's a little hard to see, so I'm going to read it out to you. It's an enchantment for 1 and a colorless. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose a life. Then you create a 1/1 colorless Phyrexian Might artifact creature token with Toxic 1 that can't block. And as corrupted, so it doesn't even stop there, as long as an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, creatures you control with Toxic have lifelink.
Damn.
So you basically just go, all right, I'm going to keep making these tokens, and I'm going to ruin your life with them. I'm going to get lifelink. It's going to be over. We're just speeding through the commons, uncommons at this point. If you guys want to know more about the commons, uncommons, just let us know. I can slow down or stop at a certain one or read it.
Like I said at the beginning, anybody has any questions, you hear a name, want to know what it is, holler it out. We'll go back to it and read it again. Or Ian will, because good Lord.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're doing good, brother. You're doing good.
This man's lying to you guys. He's already
If
been
I got
fired
anybody
3
in
times.
chat that can actually type back at me and let Ian know that he is doing good, because he's calling me a liar right now, and I don't like that.
We got Graz the Unstoppable Juggernaut. Okay,
Ooh.
now this guy is going to be a really cool commander. He makes all your other creatures 5/3 Juggernauts.
See? Look. I told you. See? Told
Simply
you.
Puppet Master. I appreciate you, my friend.
Do you know who that is? Just wondering.
Do what?
Do you know who that is? Just wondering.
Probably just down.
You're doing great.
Thank
Now,
you.
He
Thank
is
you.
watching the stream.
That's
from-
not a lie. He is watching the stream from like 10 feet away. Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Friends and family. Friends and family. Look. Now that one, that's a first look. Oh, is it you? I was about to be like, look, first time chatter. You even got the tag and all that you are doing great. Thanks, Evan.
Oh my
Thanks.
gosh. You guys are terrible. All right, we're going to go through these here. I'm not seeing any striking uncommons. There's a lot of chatter around a certain uncommon. I think it's something misstep. I can't remember what it's called though.
I don't think we've seen anything with a misstep or anything like that.
No, haven't seen the misstep yet. I think it's going to be a lot less impactful than
Than they
people are
think.
making it out to be.
I think
Yeah,
that's one everyone's saying is either going to be hit or miss.
it's going to be like an okay card.
Look,
It's
now there's
definitely-
another one. See, look.
I don't
Now,
know
unless you know who that is.
No, I don't.
I was about to say, there's another one.
All right, we got Azuri coming into play.
Ooh.
So
This
Azuri was Phyrexianized. Let's see. Ovika, Enigma, Goliath.
I think we got one of those earlier.
That's a good one. Yeah, Azuri, he was Phyrexianized and is one of my favorite commanders, actually. He makes experience counters and stuff. This is not that one. This is pre-Phyrexianized Azuri. But he is a list card, so you can pull him through the set booster packs. Oh, man. Foil land.
Beautiful foil
Japanese
again.
foiling. Dude, these guys don't curl.
And they are beautiful. They're not too shiny, not too matte.
It's like a perfect,
in between.
almost like gloss satin type. It's like a semi-gloss sort of deal, and it is just perfect. I mean, like, I know it's hard to see, but like these are not
Not Pringled at all.
Yeah, this is Japanese foiling. It's a different level of foiling. American printers suck. Japanese printers, that's where it's at.
And also, Lady Vinsley, thank you so much for telling him he's doing good. I need people like that in the chat right now. Just saying. we need the positive reinforcement.
All right.
Just saying. You pulled the two of the bigger ones.
It's because it's magic fingers, man. I'd be fired by now if I didn't have magic fingers.
Magic fingers for magic cards.
That's right.
I've been fired 3 times tonight.
Well, I have too, but I'm still sitting here apparently. Just saying.
You guys aren't officially fired. Not in any official capacity. Crawling Chorus. Now this one's neat. So I know you guys remember the green creature that had, gosh, what was it? It was something that it dealt damage, gave him a poison counter, or a -1/-1 counter. That was 1 green. This one is like that, but you can't buff it and make it worse. But when it dies, it does make another one.
Ooh, so it just keeps coming back.
Yep,
It's like a bad rash.
keeps on coming.
That's a white too.
It's a good card, man. Good card. There's a lot of good cards in this.
There's another non-foil.
Oh,
I want the white.
Oh, yeah.
Another non-foil.
There's a white that can tick indestructible.
oh yeah. We
Got another
that,
one.
Another foil island. Dang. I will take that all day, every day.
I feel like Ian would be happy if he just pulled a bunch of matte foils. Just really pretty non-pringled matte foils.
Dude, I am like hardcore for the foiling that they did with Dominaria Remastered.
Mm-hmm.
Those are gorgeous.
Ooh, look at that.
I haven't seen any of those.
You haven't seen them?
I've seen like 3.
If you open, I have a binder somewhere over there. If you open that up, there's quite a few in there.
If my paycheck will hit tonight, I'll buy some and show you.
All right, so we got a list card, Ephemerate Grass. Nothing too awesome. It's okay. Incubation Sac. That sounds like something that should
Terrible.
not be allowed.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
Filigree Silex. Okay. Did you guys already pull a Filigree Silex?
We have not. I
Okay.
don't believe.
Let me read
'cause
through
that's
that
a
real
rare,
quick.
right? Yeah. We have not.
So, cost 2 colorless, great artifact. Legendary, you can put an oil counter on it by tapping it. You can also tap it to sacrifice it to destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of oil counters on it. So this is comes in, blows up all tokens immediately, or you can wait around and start building
blow
it
up everything.
Yeah, it's like Blasting Zone, but it's not a land. You can tap it, remove 10 oil counters from among permanents you control, and sacrifice it, deals 10 damage to any target. So you can half nuke an opponent.
Oof.
All right, got our...
Legendary artifact. Sounds like I need that with my Aetherflux life gain combo.
Heck yeah, man. Aetherflux Reservoir eats that up all day. All right. Non-foil land. Huh? Aetherflux?
I'm getting one for mine. I was just saying that artifact would be like a really cool combo with Aetherflux. Just get some oil running with it. Start nuking things with Aetherflux and it.
Ooh, that's the Phyrexian Obliterator art. That is the freaky one. That's
That
like
is
the Freaky Friday
amazing.
one.
Almost looks like some of these almost look like they're digging them up, almost like
Yeah.
fossilized or something.
Oh, here we go. We got the Staff of Completion. So it's like Staff of Domination, but less good.
That's good.
It's still not bad. It's not legendary
I
or
got
anything
really
like that.
excited when you said it was like Staff of Dom.
Well, it's still a
I got really
Still
excited.
amazing. You can tap it, pay a life, destroy target permanent you own.
Pay
So
2.
if it didn't have that last part, this would be OP. But it says target permanent you own. So you can like pay a life, tap it, sack something basically. You can pay it 2 life, tap it, add 1 mana of any color. So a little bit of mana fixing. Pay 3 life, tap it, proliferate. That can be really good in some niche decks. Pay 4 life, tap it, draw a card. That's just net gain. And then you can pay 5 mana of any color to untap Staff of Completion. So it's not something that's going to go infinite easily, which I think is fine. Infinite combos they're pretty meh anyway.
Yeah, thank you. I was glad you said meh. Thank you.
Like,
Huh?
Leave my infinite combo alone.
No. So I'm talking about a true infinite combo where you're just sitting there on turn 1 or turn 2 just watching someone play their entire deck.
yeah, it just feels bad. Like, infinite combos
just
aren't
hurts
the
your
worst thing in the
feelings.
world.
It just hurts your feelings.
Everybody's got a deck with an infinite combo in it, and if you don't, you might be a scrub, but it's okay because I forgive you because I hate infinite combos too. I don't run a deck with an infinite combo.
Infinite combos.
I don't either.
I do. I will
You
kill
do? Okay.
everyone with one combo.
I don't have an infinite combo in any of my decks, so obviously I'm a scrub.
Okay,
by
there you go.
my
I don't
own
feel so
fruition.
bad then.
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad. I thought you'd just be like, you scrub. Like, what?
That's pretty signage
What
right
is
there.
that one?
I don't know, but I want it.
I know, right?
Ooh, reprint of Verdurous Gearhulk. So that's a list card. Something you guys can expect here. Got our amazing non-Pringly foils. We have our Tablet of Completion. Dude, that one pack that had 3 rares,
Was just nutty.
I don't know if we're going to, like, repeat that.
We need another one of those. So you got a Staff of Completion and a Tablet of Completion then.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, that goes in that's in the wrong pile. Now, for those of you guys who want to stick around, we're going to be doing a collector booster box next, and then I'm debating on what else, or if that's it. I'm thinking about it. All right, so we've got our art card, our token, our pretty foil. No, jump starts are pretty standard this go round. Evolved Spinoderm. Did you guys get any of those?
Did not get a Spinoderm.
Okay, enters the battlefield with 4 oil counters on it. It has trample as long as it has 2 or fewer oil counters. Otherwise, it has hexproof. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So it's either going to stomp
Trade
your
off.
face in or you can't touch it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from Evolved Spinoderm. Then if it has no oil counters on it, sacrifice it. Okay, now here's what I don't get. It's a 4-cost 5/5. What was that 3-cost 4/3 doing in the set? All right. That card is infinitely better than this one, in my honest, humble opinion. The other one is able to be Lightning Bolt. Like, you can remove it with Lightning Bolt. This one you can't, but, like, it felt so strong. All right?
I feel like they just left it in there because it's an MC Hammer reference. Can't touch it. Sorry, had to.
Parachute pants and everything.
Right?
Going back in time, man. That time machine is strong.
Don't at me like that. I'm old, but I'm not that old.
I can go further back in time.
Yes, we know you can, but I wasn't trying to at you like that. You added yourself.
So you're almost 40.
All right, now there's the non-Phyrexianized version of Vraska, Betrayal Sting. So, you know, she's stinging Jace pretty hard. So she's a 6-drop. The way that she's going to work, you can pay 1 of her black mana as a Phyrexianized mana. And if you do that, she has completed, so she enters with 2 fewer loyalty. She normally has 6. You can 0 to draw a card, you lose a life, and then proliferate. So it might as well be +1. You can -2, target creature becomes a treasure artifact with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color, and lose all other card types and abilities. So that's a, I'm going to turn your commander off.
Essentially. So that's cool. We got a Phyrexian version and then regular of Vraska, right?
Yep.
Cool.
She's pretty sick.
Kingfishy, sorry about the command. I did not realize it was only on moderator. I changed it, but I inputted it back for you, and there's all the information for Hypermind.
Perfect.
Apologize for that.
All right. The -9 says if target player has fewer than 9 poison counters, they get the number of poison counters equal to the difference. So you just look at a player and go, 9 poison counters right now.
Ouch.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get 9 poison counters. Proliferate ends
I
the
heard
game.
go to jail.
You go straight to jail.
Just straight to jail.
There's another thing in there that is if something gets a counter, it gets that +1.
Oof. How many poisons? For
10
Is it
poison
10?
counters ends the
Kill
game.
them with 2 of them.
So it looks like Vraska. That's why I was saying, guys. I think Vraska is just a better card overall. She is a game ender. She shuts off commanders. She proliferates. She draws you cards, and she ends games.
I got to make a little joking statement here. Drew, my brother, if you are in chat, you do not know this set exists. I do not want to see any more poison in your deck. You already got the slug, okay? You got the slug. I don't need no more. That's a little running joke we have because he's got the poison counter slug that just eats everything. It hurts.
That poison deck.
It hurts. It's not even a deck. It's one card, but it'll kill everyone. It's so bad.
Oh, man. All right, we got a Phyrexian dinosaur in here.
Ooh.
It's a Tyrannax Rex.
That's the other one.
That's the other
We got the other one.
Yep, this one is too cool, man. It says the spell can't be countered. It has trample, ward 4, haste, and toxic 4. It's an 8/8. It costs 7. It's all goods and no bads. It's a dinosaur. We love dinosaurs.
That is rough. Hey, it's green. I could put that in Volo. Copy the crud out of him.
You should.
I should.
You absolutely should.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
First
sure.
time I saw that, I was like, well, there's that. More reason
I feel like a
to
lot
play
of
that deck.
things out of this set are going to go and replace things in my Volo, because that's just going to make my big nasty monsters.
Let's see what we got. All right, so we got another art card.
Ooh.
Another Praetor's Council. Okay, so that
Think we
goes
got
with the
that
one in
under
the
the
bundle.
bundle,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Thrumming Bird. Thrumming Bird is so good. I don't know if you guys remember Thrumming Bird. I remember Thrumming Bird being like just the best. It proliferates when it deals combat damage to a player and has flying. Costs 2.
Ooh.
Again, all upside, no downside. We got Red Sun's Twilight coming back.
Mm-hmm.
We got our
2 of those so far?
2 Red Sun's Twilight.
And then we got 2 of the White Sun's Twilight, because one of them is your promo.
Yes. White Sun's Twilight is so good. Like I said, power level of Phyrexian sets is dumb. Okay, it jump starts the game, and so
Revives it.
I strongly recommend getting
Another
in
list.
on this set before it like goes out of print at some point in the future. I don't know when that'll be, but it will happen, and then you'll be sad because all the cards will be super expensive,
Get them while they're cheaper.
literally at release. Yeah.
Just get them now.
All right, we got our uncommons, we got our commons, we got our pretty land. It's not foil, so it's less pretty. All right, we've got an
Ooh.
art card. Looks like a dude smashing somebody's face into
That
a
is
hammer.
the
That's the War
War. It's the Forge Centurion or something like that.
White Sun's Twilight coming back.
Again.
That
3.
card's so good. I'm telling you guys, if you can't like fathom how White Sun's Twilight is good, imagine a board wipe that gave you the ability to end the game next turn. All right, that's White Sun's Twilight. It just says, I'm gonna wipe the board. Oh, and by the way, you get a bunch of dudes with infect. Well, not infect, but toxic.
Toxic. Same difference.
Yeah, it's like the same thing, but a little bit
I was
worse.
about to say, isn't Toxic essentially the same as
Toxic is not as good.
not as good.
There you go. There's the planes.
Foiled planes.
That is some gorgeousness. Toxic not as good, but that's on purpose. Poison counters are dumb.
It was a little broken.
Anybody that disagrees that poison counters are dumb,
You're a poison counter runner.
come hither. I will tell you about all the reasons poison counters are dumb, and we can disagree, and that's okay. Let's see.
If you think they're good, it means you run the deck.
It's-
Just saying.
Poison counters don't win games.
I'm not
sorry.
mad. I'm just disappointed.
This set is about to change how good poison counters are. I think it's going to become quite widespread because they're going to be much easier to run in any deck.
Don't say that.
Did you guys get Azuri Stalker of Spheres?
Might have got one. Azuri, Stalker, Spheres, green, blue.
Okay, so this is Phyrexianized Azuri. This is not the one I was talking about earlier. He says when he enters the battlefield, you may pay 3. If you do, proliferate twice. Okay?
Ooh.
So whenever you proliferate, you also draw a card. So he comes in, you cast him for 7, you're proliferating twice, drawing 2 cards. If you cast him for 4, he's just a 3/3 that says when you proliferate, draw a card. All right, so we're going to put that guy in there. Mirage Mockery. All right, now I know that one wasn't pulled. It says 2 and a blue, sorcery. Choose one. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control. Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
Or create a token of target non-artifact creature you control. Okay, artifact creature or non-artifact creature, and you can entwine it for both for the same mana cost. So that is, for those of you Brutaclad decks,
There you go.
you're going to want one of these. Brutaclad is all over top of that. He's like, you want to make tokens? I want to make them good. Yeah.
Let's make tokens.
Let's make some real tokens. All right, so we got some uncommons in here. Lots of uncommons. And there it is. There's that Japanese foiling planes on the Phyrexian land.
It is beautiful.
That is some full art. Amazing. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. It's very pretty. It looks like, what's the angel's name? The Phyrexian angel?
Atraxa.
It looks like her
So
in the
It
back.
does.
the way that the full arts are,
Or Elish.
it
No,
looks-
not Elish. It would definitely attracts us.
It's like the full art forest. The skull at the bottom looks like Thorn Guts.
I think so. I think they're doing that on purpose.
Partially looks like Thorn Guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, so we got another Koth. Fire of Resistance. It's pretty okay. Goes and gets mountains for you. Does some other cool shenanigans. Got our common, uncommon. Double Strike Toxic Boy. That I get why they named it Toxic. That feels toxic. All right. Oh,
Oh, another for the mountain.
a mountain Phyrexian land. Now again, I know that it's hard to see, guys, but like the foiling on these, it's just different. It hits real different.
They're super shiny.
Like the Japanese printers, those are the only printers that should exist.
All the foils look like this.
I'm all for the Japanese printers being the only ones that exist. I don't care about any other printer, just Japanese printers. Give me those Japanese foils.
Ooh.
Jor Kadeen, first Gold Warden. All right, so it's a white and a red, legendary, human rebel, has trample whenever Jor Kadeen, first Gold Warden, attacks, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of equipped creatures you control. Then if his power is 4 or greater, draw a card. So get 2 equipped creatures, draw a card. Seems like a pretty self-explanatory commander deck build there around him, but he's not Voltron. He expects you to equip your equipments to other creatures too.
Maybe a good sub volt though.
Oh yeah,
Like if yours gets popped out too much.
yeah, because he's card draw. Red white struggles with card draw.
Boosting
White
it a little bit.
white's catching up a little bit. Red mostly has draw that like makes you discard too. So anything card draw wins games.
I think red is still focused on the exile mechanic where they're wanting to pull exile, do all that shenanigans.
Oh yeah. Red is working on it though.
Ooh.
All right. Black Cleave Cliffs. So, super special land. Super special uncommons. Not special commons. All right.
Just put everybody in their click, why don't you? Jeez.
Put them in their place, man.
You're
Put 'em in
special,
their
you're
place.
not special, screw you. What's up?
Ooh.
Are you hearing something?
Great Furnace is the list card.
The internet is going a little haywire. That could be what it is, Bubba. Because I'm watching the connection bounce.
Are we
Think it-
still?
Oh no,
good?
we're still going and everything, but it's just every once in a while, like if you see that block change, it means
Okay.
the internet kind of went, like something dipped it, and it's coming back. But you're good.
Okay, we have Tyvar. Tyvar came back to say hi.
Third or fourth Tyvar actually,
Quite it.
because I know we pulled at least 2, and we got a promo of another one. So
He definitely wants to stick around. He wants you to play him. I mean, for a 3-drop Planeswalker,
that's not bad.
he's not bad at
Does
all.
he come in with 3 loyalty off the jump?
3
too?
loyalty off the jump, gives you a static ability, and then has 2 abilities he can activate at coming in. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
That honestly could be worse.
Could be a lot worse.
Rook Hexgold Nabber. So he's here to take your stuff. He's a 3-drop, trample, haste. Whenever equipped creature you control other than Rook Hexgold Nabber attacks or dies, you may attach all equipment attached to that creature to Rook. So this feels like Voltron Commander to the max. I don't know if you guys remember, there were a lot of, in the Phyrexian block, so the Scars Mirrodin block, there were a lot of equipments that came into play attached to a creature. There is a similar mechanic in this set where they come into play attached to a 2/2 Rebel. Originally, it was a 0/0 Germ. So you play those cards in here, they come into play, you attack with them, you get Rook in there doing the same thing, you just swap them all over to Rook, and Rook just powerhouses his way through. He already comes like pre-engineered with Trample. So it's what he's made to do. All right.
I think I know what you're talking about. Those ones that make the germs.
Yeah, the germ ones.
I
Batterskull.
think I got one.
Batterskull is the one that I remember the most because it gives me nightmares to this day. Okay. I played so much draft and so much sealed of that whole block. And Batterskull, anyone who opened a Batterskull just won. They just won.
It's just like, I don't even want to play. I'm going to ooh.
Oh, man. We got the signed Jace getting molested card.
Same as the placeholder card in the front of the set booster box.
But see, look, I'm telling you, man.
She's definitely touching him.
He's not having as bad of a time as people think. He is, I mean, he talks about it being his love. Come on.
But the focus on the face, though, it just looks like he's powering through some shit, though.
I mean, he's probably still reeling from the fact he's like, all right, I was about to save the world, but now I'm not.
But I'm done.
I'm not going to save the world anymore. Encroaching Mycosynth. Okay, there we go. Encroaching Mycosynth. Non-land permanents you control are artifacts in addition to their other types. The same is true for permanent spells you control and non-land permanent cards you own that aren't on the battlefield.
So essentially Maskwood Nexus, but for artifacts.
Oh, okay. So
anything that has to do with like casting or having artifacts on the field, powering up creatures and things of that nature.
Well, like that card, that for the Necron card.
Mm-hmm.
The
which one?
It's like BioSteel or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but it's a Necron card. It costs 2 black and 2 colorless. It's an enchantment.
Okay.
It does the same thing, or at least similar. This is going to make artifact decks go nuts because now you have 2 ways of doing that. So that means you can search for stuff out of your deck as artifacts.
Not an artifact because it makes it an art. That's what I say. It's like Maskwood Nexus, but for artifacts.
Yeah,
it's weird.
There's a lot of cards that go and get artifacts that don't go get other permanents. So it significantly increases your ability to grab stuff. Ketek, Crucible Goliath.
That's very pretty.
That is pretty.
I like that speckled.
Oh, I wish it were foil so bad. I'm being stingy now.
You might get one. You still got packs to go, and
That's
you still
true.
got a collector pack.
That's true. Got the collector
That'll
pack.
be coming up next.
That's coming. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-legendary creature card with lesser mana value. Put it onto the battlefield, then put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. That sounds, because it's a legendary, that sounds to me like a combo deck. That's an infinite combo deck, basically polymorph. That's how I see that. That's like a black-white polymorph infinite combo deck right there. I can see it happening. It's coming.
I'll have to take your word on that. I'm still too new for all. Like also the infinites. I just don't pay attention to infinites.
You're good. Infinite combos are neat. They're
like,
neat.
don't get me
It's
wrong,
just
they're
not
cool to
my
have,
favorite.
but like it's one of those for me. It's like I want it to be like a turn 7 infinite or something. Like you want to give people a chance.
See, I say that, and I just built a CDH deck because I like playing Cancer. It's not an infinite combo deck though. It's worse. It drags it out. It's coin flipping. Anyway.
Oh,
Yes.
coin flips. I was gonna say it's either that or you got like Cloudsteer Kyrian where your opponents can't win the game and all that.
Basically. We got our foil forest.
Beautiful.
Oh man, I love those foils, man. They don't curl.
I'll be honest. I'd be okay with the U.S. printers if they would just not curl.
See, but that's the problem. They do.
I think it's whatever material they use. Like it's almost like when they apply it, it's like it shrinks.
Yeah.
But like theirs doesn't. It's like take note.
When especially the moisture in the air makes it really bad.
It's like U.S. Take note, please. Look at the evidence here.
Look what these guys are doing. Do that. Kimba, Ka, Enduring. So we got a Simba over here.
Pretty much.
Simba is a 2-drop 2/2 legendary cat cleric.
Ooh.
I called him Simba Condor. When Kimba Khan during or another cat enters the battlefield under your control, attach up to one target equipment you control to that creature. Equipped creatures you control get +1/+1. Pay 3 and 2 white. Make a 2/2 white cat creature token. So this guy's pretty straightforward. He's just cats matter, equipments matter. It's Simba. That's it.
Have a lot of fun with like a green white deck with that, with all the old what's the planeswalker that makes the cats and things of that nature.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. There's a planeswalker that makes cats. I can't remember what it's called.
Also, he's a white green that also, like, it's a planeswalker. His big minus ability is like you gain 100 life.
Oh, that's a Johnny. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. A Johnny makes cats. A Johnny says cats matter.
And Johnny thinks that your lives matter too, because he's just like buffing that.
A Johnny is the best, and the fact that he was Phyrexianized will forever enrage me, because I love a Johnny. A Johnny is the best.
Save a Johnny.
It's hard not to like giant cat people. I mean,
you played Skyrim, didn't you?
I did not play Skyrim, but I do want them to be my best friend. So should I play Skyrim?
You should definitely play Skyrim if you like cat people.
I'll keep that in mind. All right, Vindictive Flamestoker. Now, this card I've heard is pretty interesting. This is going to make red decks pretty awesome. So you can pay a red to get a 1/2. All right, it's not indestructible or whatever, but it's pretty neat. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on Vindictive Flamestoker. All right, so you're casting non-creature spells. So shock, lightning bolt.
What red does.
Yeah,
red does.
Red does that. That's its thing.
Quick and fast damage.
You can pay 6 and 1 red to sacrifice him to discard your hand and draw 4 cards. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each oil counter on Vindictive Flamestoker.
So draw mechanic for red.
You just power. Yeah, I mean the fact that it's 6 tells me.
But then you bring it down every single time.
Yeah, you play him. You power through 6 cards in your hand, and you pay a red.
1.
You have no hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no hand at that point, and you just draw 4 cards. It's just it's all good. Again, power level goes up.
That's gonna help red a lot, especially for those decks that are just burning through like real small spells to do minor damage.
Oh yeah, red has, like I said before, red has trouble with card draw. Effective card draw, and there it is. It's right there. It's here to stay. I want to see more.
Baldur's Gate helped with dragons. This one's helping with red.
Yeah. We got the reds. Oh, what do we got?
You wanted it.
A foil.
You wanted it.
He was there. He was there all along.
He listened.
Kedek, the foil boy, the combo man. He's here.
He has entered the building.
Did I put foils in here? I don't know if I put foils in there. I don't actually care. I'm going to put foils over here now.
I thought you might have been keeping your rares and myths separate regardless.
I have no clue. I do not remember.
You're just kind of... So, you know this is going to make your sorting even worse later because you're going to be like, this is my uncommons. Wait, why are there other things other than uncommons in this stack?
Well, that's the thing. Everything's going to be alphabetical. I already have to torture myself enough.
Ooh,
so
yeah, didn't think about that. Have fun with that.
Thanks. I'll be up all night. Archfiend of the Dross, 2 black and 2 colorless, Phyrexian Demon 6/6 with flying. This better have some drawbacks. When Archfiend of the Dross enters the battlefield with 4 oil counters on it. All right. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove an oil counter from an Archfiend of the Dross. Then if it has no oil counters on it, you lose the game.
Ooh.
That makes sense. All right. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, its controller loses 2 life. So
you need something that's going to continually keep oil counters on it.
This card should be ending the game in 3 turns. It comes with 4 oil counters. If you can't end the game in 3 turns with this in play, then something happened. Something went wrong.
Something went very wrong.
Because it just says stuff dying that your opponent controls makes them lose life. It's a 6/6 flyer.
That's what, a 4-drop?
It's a 4-drop.
It's a freaking 4-drop 6/6 flyer. That should tell enough said right there.
It's a beat stick with extra stick. That's all it is. All
It's a beat stick with extra stick. I like that. He pulled the Archfiend of the Dross. It's a 4-drop flyer 6/6. Every time something dies on a permanent leaves the battlefield for your opponent, they lose 2 life. And but the thing is, you lose the game if he has no oil counters with your upkeep or something. So you need oil counters,
Well,
or a way to sack it if it gets really close.
I saw a lot of talk of people going, I got to find a way to put it in a proliferate deck. No, just run any of the altars. Any of the altars. Just have a sack outlet. Just be like, oh man,
Don't play him unless you have an altar on the field. If you do, that's your fault.
He's at 1 counter. I'm about to die. Guess I'll just sack him. Oh, the Mycosynth Gardens. Now,
I do in my time bomb as well.
I know this is hard. The Mycosynth Gardens
We're going to work on that.
I know.
To help that out.
The Mycosynth Gardens is pretty awesome. Have you guys seen this yet?
No, I do not believe the Mycosynth Gardens have popped up.
Okay, so first off, it taps for a colorless. It's not a legendary land. It's a sphere.
Okay.
So there's a lot of cards in this set that interact with spheres. You can pay 1 and tap it, add 1 mana of any color. Okay, it's a filter land, whatever. The big thing is you can pay X and tap it to have it become a copy of target non-token artifact you control with mana value X. So it just says, I'm a copy of that thing now that's ending the game. And now I have 2. Do you want to remove that one? I insta-speed make a copy of it. It's the dumb.
I has the stupids.
I mean, think about it. Here's this card that all of your opponents are trying to deal with. You're like, I'm going to end the game if you can't break this card. Ends the game anyway.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, you need to do this more often.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You need to do this more often. You need to plan it. Every time we come to do this with you, you got to have a segment. I don't care what box it is. I don't care what you're doing, but you need to have a set. Did you just pull?
We got Mondrak Glory Dominus.
He did.
This is the card. This is the card everybody wants. This is the card I want, and I'm not going to get because somebody's going to buy it before I can.
I know.
Indestructible.
I know.
It doubles tokens. It's a creature that doubles tokens in white. It's legendary, so it can be your commander, and you can make it indestructible. You can basically, what I just said. It's Mondrak Glory Dominus.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You just wanted to hear him struggle through it again, didn't you?
It makes itself indestructible. So
What does it do to make it indestructible?
you sacrifice two other artifacts and or creatures.
Put indestructible counter. Ooh, so you can literally beef it up.
And he's a 4/4. I was not kidding when I said that Phyrexian sets up the power level.
Yeah.
You slacking, pup. You slacking.
It's Sky Hunter Strike Force.
Having discussions.
This one's interesting. It's not It's not Mondrak good, but it's a 3-drop 2/2 with flying that has melee. So whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each opponent you attack this combat. All right, Myriad says I go Burr. Lieutenant, as long as you control your commander, other creatures you control have melee. So Myriad matters. Oh, there's another one.
So when we make a video, like a little short for this little section where he's like, it's not that. We just need we need like a little picture pop of Ian's face and the picture of the card and just like a slap.
I now have a way to make gifts. I'm making them.
Monumental Corruption. This is another commander card. Target player draws X cards and loses X life, where X is the number of artifacts you control. All right, so...
Is that a 3? Wait, we had 3 in that one?
Yeah, 3. So this is
It came back.
Yeah, it's coming. Let's see. Yeah, target player draws X cards and loses X life, where X is the number of artifacts. Okay. So...
I don't like that.
You make a lot of treasure tokens, and then you look at one of your opponents, and you go, how do you feel about drawing 40 cards?
And losing 40 life.
Do you like losing the game? If the answer is yes, let me cast this card.
I banned that from your Prosper deck. You've already You got the Aether Flux and Prosper. Let me have that in my because you've also got your 10 token. He's got the instant win token card. The 10 token at your upkeep. He wins the game.
Oh, the fountain thing.
Yeah, he's got that, and I accidentally didn't think about it and gave him blood money too, so he can sacrifice and destroy stuff and make tokens because it destroyed stuff. Yay!
Another Urbrask's Forge. Big sad.
I fucked up. Okay, I fucked up. Okay, in my defense, I didn't know it was the exact same thing Vito did. Didn't realize.
Welcome back to Watch Mojo. Take this magic fuck up. Number 9.
Well, here's my problem.
See?
I wake up like,
all right.
Look,
It came back.
again.
It's back to us. It's Phyrexian
Arena. Let's go.
Non-Phyrexian version.
So you got a signed art. You got a stamped art. and then you've got the card.
It's because it's not the struggle cuddle.
It is a struggle
It's
cuddle. Can you make
enjoyment.
a poll in chat for me, Mr. Mod, about if that is a struggle?
Okay.
He is focused. He is focused.
We've opened
focusing on
we've
F.
opened almost every version.
What he's focusing on is it looks like he's in the doctor's office and he's over 50. Read between the lines, okay? Like, there's a camera. I was about to say there is a camera. There is a camera. He was cleared out the night before.
Oh man! All right, we got a Nahiri art card. She looks pretty sick. Got blades for arms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like our favorite Korgan Krieg. All
Ian
right.
don't know what to do with this, so he just keeps going.
I'm just gonna keep going.
I mean,
I don't even know what this is.
here's the thing. He's doing
We've got at least one of those. if not
Mercurial
two.
Spell Dancer. Okay,
Yes.
can't be blocked. Does things.
It does things.
Goliath Hatchery. Did you guys get one of those?
I don't believe we got a Goliath Hatchery.
Enchantment for 6. So 2 green and 4 colorless. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 3/3 green Phyrexian beast creature tokens with toxic 1. All right.
Thank you, lady, for the laugh. Appreciate you. We'll be here all week. Not really, but you know what I mean.
It also has corrupted. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent has 3 or more poison counters, choose a creature you control, then draw cards equal to its total toxic value. It's meh. It's definitely
Draw
meh.
mechanic for green?
It's
More
green,
draw mechanic?
green has better draw mechanics.
That's what I'm saying. Another draw mechanic with some toxicity in it?
I think if you play this in your draft, you're going to win. I think if you play this in Commander, you're going to lose. And that's the difference. But it's not a terrible card.
Hey, don't be like that.
Don't feel like that.
I play
There
nothing
it
but
is.
Commander right now.
Minor misstep. Okay.
Okay.
1 blue, counter target spell with mana value 1 or less. This is not a mental misstep. Okay, mental misstep you could cast for free. That's the difference. Mental misstep said pay 2 life or a blue, cast me, counter target spell that cost, I think it was 1 or less, or just 1. I think it was just 1. It cost 1. This is 1 or less, but this you have to pay a blue. It is not.
Turn 1, I play a mana. I play a land. I tap it. I get my soul ring. I counter your soul ring. What?
Yeah, basically.
You know how bad that hurts in Commander? In Commander, that is like the worst thing you could do to somebody. I turn
no.
one soul ring and
That was like when I made you sacrifice it.
fuck you.
It's like when somebody plays, they play their sack land, their fetch land. They
Their
play your
fetch.
fetch land. Stifle.
Ooh.
Stifle. You paid a life and you lose a land. All right.
Yeah, that's just about as bad.
So that's
that
the whole
hurts.
box.
That hurts.
That's that box. We're gonna move that out of the way. We're gonna move to the collector box now. So we're gonna take a brief little break here.
Before we take a break, Ian, please tell them about the store and what all you offer here.
Okay. Here at Hypermind, we offer D&D, Magic the Gathering, and we're working towards miniature gaming. So we would love to see a lot of you Warhammer, Star Wars Legion players and stuff out here. We offer Pokemon products, as my friend here is so vehemently trying to say. We do not offer Pokemon events as of yet.
Yet.
So we're working on it.
You're like one
This
of the
is-
3 people in the shop.
Shut up.
Okay, just
That's actually not true. We have like 15 children who want to do it too. So
you can come play a tournament with the kids.
I'm gonna wipe the floor. I'm gonna be the fucking king, man.
I just got back into North Carolina after almost a decade of being away. My mom has been very busy with a lot of stuff she has going on. She's becoming a nurse. So we are getting the store back into working shape after COVID. This is the first time we've really had a hard push in that direction in a while. It's been slow. So expect a lot of changes. We're working on it. We're getting there. We will be posting more events on Facebook and stuff like that. We want you guys to come in, have a good time, enjoy seeing your friends, and play some games.
And for
Sorry. By the way, that's the best way to get in contact with us is through Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, call us or text us.
Yes.
We do have a cell phone for the store.
yes, the number is textable. I don't know if you really want that known or not, but the number for the store is somewhat textable. But
Somewhat
send me memes.
I was thinking,
Send me memes.
But yes, the
Send me the dankest memes.
In all truthfulness, this is the one store that I come
Dank,
to.
not dark.
I don't really go to a whole lot of other stores, but I like the vibe in this store. Everyone's friendly, except for Ian sometimes if he's really wanting you to get in your wallet.
I'm a
Like,
meanie. I'm Mr. Krabs. I like money.
money. Thank you. Puppet, I didn't see that you put that in there. But yes, there's the location, there's the number, and there's the website as well. Like I said, if anybody is in the Burlington area or surrounding areas of North Carolina, they are open.
What you need?
They are open Thursday through Saturday.
Thursday through Saturday. So Thursday it is 4 to 9. Saturday or Friday it is 4 to 10, and Saturday it is from 11 to 9. My brain stopped.
It's all good.
It jump started. We're good.
You running Internet Explorer?
Okay.
Yeah, I
No,
run off
it's
Internet
Edge.
Explorer.
It's Edge.
Yeah,
No,
Microsoft Edge.
mine still runs on Internet Explorer. I don't know what you're talking about.
So
My brain doesn't even know what Edge is
Still
yet.
computing too
I
much.
have a couple more questions for you before you get to a collector's spot.
What's up?
So, is there any plans down the road to expand into other games or events?
Also,
or-
real quick before he answers, I'm throwing the intermission screen up. It'll have all the information outside of the command while we're talking.